Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and from the outskirts of Ashina, I'd like to welcome you back to more Sekiro. Before we get started, we are going to attend to one last order of business, because it involves our friend Ariyama and Kataru.
Ooh, Shinobi-san! Honni, Anayama-san wa ii o hito da na. Ikusa de shinda hito tachi o tomurau tame ni ora o yonda sou ja. Yoroi kabuto o totte sashiagete, karada o kiyomete, ohaka o tsukuru. Kono gojisei de nakanaka dekiru koto ja nai.
Oh, look at him all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Patches, on the other hand.
旦那、あんたの目利きは最高だ。いいやつを連れてきてくださった。力持ちな上、死体を漁るのもいとわね。おかげでまあ、武具がたんまり儲けもがっつりでさ。もちろん、新しい品も仕入れやしたぜ。見ていってください。
So this is more or less the end point of Kataro's quest for now, as well as Ariyama, who will not really be able to procure any additional funds until a bit later, but he can now sell us some pretty rare materials that do cost a pretty penny, but it's a very good place to find it. I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and buy one of these bulging coin purses, even though we are going to essentially lose 100 of our sen, just in case I happen to accidentally die in the upcoming fight, because we are indeed heading to the top of the castle and dealing with all of that nonsense. So...
旦那のおかげで足の商いは上り流。足な一の商い人になる日もそう遠くないかもしれやせん。旦那ももし困ったらうちで雇って差し上げやしょう。断る。釣れないお人だ。まあいいや、旦那。また来てください。
I love how immediately he just shut down his offer. I mean, it wasn't really even much of one to begin with, but still, kind of funny nonetheless. But that having been nice and settled, let's go and make our way back to Ashina Dojo. Without spoiling too much, Genichiro, obviously, is going to be one of those bosses you can refight during Reflection of Strength, but even though I have taken a couple of shots at him, I am far from good at this fight, and I think this is the first true wall of the game, as you guys are going to come to see, because he is brutal. Make sure you have your 8 healing gourds, and maybe a couple of the bundled Jizo statues for good measure, and prepare to fight to the bitter end.
Oji-samaのご様子はどうだ?
一心様は命を保っておられるのが不思議なほどです。
そうか。ミコよ、もう一度言う。不死のちぎりを俺と結べ。
できませぬ、源一郎殿。たとえひとたび敗れるとも、命を落とし、主を必ず取り戻す。それが我が忍びなれば。
お迎えに参上いたしました。今しばらくお待ちくだされ。なるほどな。貴様を殺しきらぬ限り、流印を我が手にはできぬ。参る。
Considering you chopped off our arm and then left us for dead, that doesn't surprise me. Genichiro is pretty damn challenging, especially later on, which I'm not going to spoil too much on, but just like in the beginning of the game, he has, a pretty nice repertoire of moves. You're looking for that, and you want to keep the aggression on as much as you can, because as much chip damage as you can get is going to go a long way here. He runs, he hides, he will try to shoot at you with the bow and arrow, but that is alright. Here we go. Just getting a nice little rhythm. Oh. The flurry of arrows is kind of annoying, but he leaves himself nice and open. Nice. So that, you can see how much getting the Makirian does right there. In the second phase, he'll change it up and he's going to do like a sweep. So keep an eye on that, but I think in this first one, ooh my god, an arrow right in the chin. God damn. Also when you heal, he will hit you with a really heavy arrow attack. So just dodge at the last second and you should be fine. Oh, he's so close. Get over here, man. You jerk. This time, he's gonna be just a little angry with us, and he is going to hit us with a barrage of slices, especially... Oh, there you go. The last one's slightly delayed, but... Oh, sometimes he'll give you a thrust at the end that's really delayed there. Oh, my god. So what you want to do to stop his posture from increasing the sweep, just throw shurikens at him every so often. I think that'll be the best way to help interrupt some of his moves. Here we go. It is another sweep. Oh, he's so close. All right, man. Go and leave yourself open. Just a spell? No, not that time. We also need to watch, our own posture. Damn it, I thought he was gonna do the sweep again. Oh no. God, stop doing that, please. I have like no posture to spare. Oh man, if we miss, then, oh my god, there it is. We get punished for it. Should have taken a beat. But when all is said and done, Phase 3 has begun, and this time, I would honestly say he's a bit easier than the other two phases, as I get all my timings messed up, because he's now going to try to attack you with lightning. Oof, and every time you heal, he'll do that jumping thrust that you can Makiri. Do some of that. I would try to bait that lightning attack out of him because it does a chunk. And I am not getting these reflex on like I want. Don't jump too early. Attack right back at him. That is it. There's several moves. The delay. Yeah, this is truly not the worst in the world. Ugh. Let's just get in there. Regular attack. Oh yeah, he's done. Yeah, that's all there is to it.
あなたが勝ったのですね。
お主。
争うつもりはありません、巫女の忍びよ。源一郎殿、もしや落ち水を。
アシナはこの国は俺の全てだ。そのためなら俺は人間をやめよう。死人帰りか。
The wretched powers of the rejuvenating waters have once again ruined the party. But that was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's go ahead, rest here at the idol for just a moment, and let's go and enhance our attack power once again. Born a peasant, Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tomoe. Such heresy may be the key to saving her. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I stood up and cheered the second I saw him do that. I was like, yeah man, you harness the power of electricity. Absolutely wreck us, and I guess we would be okay. As far as our skills are concerned, now that we've obtained our first ninjutsu technique, the vault over ability would probably behoove us really nicely, and I'll get into a little more on that why. Or we could save up for the double Ichimonji, perhaps get a breath of nature. I honestly should have probably leveled up off screen just in case I died, but that was just much smoother than it usually goes. I think we are set, and let's go ahead and equip our first ninjutsu. It's kind of unfortunate that this is one that doesn't get a lot of use, but it costs 6 spirit emblems to spew blood everywhere. The key component of this ability is being able to go back into stealth and to potentially backstab somebody else. Life or death struggle defines a shinobi, for whom a kill is a source of strength. Thank you. So I'll definitely make sure to show that off later. I just know the first time I got this, I did not realize its true potential, and you definitely want to be using this for some instances. As it stands, prepare for a lot of talking. I'm thinking probably the rest of the episode at this point, but it's all necessary to help kick off what is essentially the rest of the game.
ようやく主の命を果たすことができました。礼を言います。
お主は一体誰に仕えている？
アシナ一心。私は一心様に仕える薬師です。
何故助けを命じられたのだ？
一心様は流因の力を望んではおられません。故に九郎様を。
アシナより逃がそうとした。
はい。
井戸底への文、あれもお主か？
その通りです。ただ私の任はこれまで。あなたにはまず会うべきお方がいるはずです。九郎様は開花に。
At long last, we reunite with our sworn protectee, Lord Kiro himself.
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
よく来てくれた。
参りましょう。アシナを脱さねばなりませぬ。
狼よ。我が血は、流因は、人を死なぬようにする。そなたもそうだな。 私はそなたを救いたかった。時を戻せたとてきっと同じことをするだろう。だがな、死なぬというのはよどみを生む。不死のちぎりも落ち水も流害も皆そうだ。人としての生き方を歪めてしまう。私は流因の不死が生むよどみの連鎖を断ち切りたい。狼よ、それを手伝ってはくれぬか。
Lord Kiro, nothing would please me more.
できませぬ。巫女様をお守りすること、それが我が父より課せられし掟なれば。
そなたは私を救うため幾度死に、そして蘇ってくれた。2度か3度か、あるいは数えきれぬほどなのか。
巫女様をお守りするためならば幾度でも。
そなたを不死の永劫の任に縛りたくはないのだ。狼よ、共に不死立ちをなしてくれ。
御意。
ありがとう、狼よ。
Whew, let me take a quick step back there, sir, and let's have another conversation.
不死立ちについてだが、根拠のない話ではないのだ。狼よ、これを。
We've got the Immortal Severance Text, a book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old, the binding is torn, and several pages are missing. That doesn't sound good. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary, and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm.
このアシナの城に残されていた古い記録だ。
宣教の神なる竜の涙。
ああ、その竜の涙というものがあれば、おそらく我が竜院を断つことができる。
しかし宣教とは一体。
狼よ、そこにある香炉を見てくれ。とあるお方がお持ちだったものだ。
Huh. If you insist.
この香炉は
かつてこのアシナの城には私とは別の竜院の巫女が暮らされていたと聞く。巫女の名はタケル様。この香炉はその方にゆかりのものだ。
そのお方は今は。
亡くなられて久しいようだ。源の好機まといて宣教へ帰る、そう言い残されたとか。
つまり源の好機、それが宣教に行き着く鍵ということ。
おそらくは。狼よ、まずはそれを解き明かそう。
I don't know about you, but sure sounds good to me. Anything else?
していかにして調べるか。この城にはタケル様が残された書物がある。宣教に帰る術を求め集められたものだろう。私はそちらを探ってみよう。
宣教への生き方のみでなく不死立ち、それ自体についても探っては。
おお、ならば一心様だな。あのお方ならば何かご存知やもしれぬ。狼、こちらじゃ。
Wow, you mean we can literally just talk to the guy that we just called this batshit, insane, bloodthirsty war criminal? He just lets himself up for any old schmucky shinobi to come up and grant an audience with? Good for him.
一心様はこの天守の外、離れの櫓で静養されておいでだ。ただその離れは閉ざされている。少しお加減がな。
入る術は。
屋根上にヨタカの衆が通う道がある。忍びが使う道だが、そなたならばたどれるのではないか。
ヨタカの衆は目印にのろしを使うとか。
ああ、 ヨタカののろしをたどれば一心様の離れまで行けるだろう。こちらの開き窓から屋根上に出られるぞ。
This is probably one of the worst excuses of a window I've ever seen in my life. It's more like a gate or something, but this definitely does not serve the same purpose a window does. Alright, well, we have already learned on more than one occasion that smoked signals have been used by the Nightjars, and there is an item over here, I knew it. And it's only a light coin purse. That makes up for the 100 I spent on the bulging coin purse. But so long as we follow this, we should be okay. And for whatever reason, I don't know why they made it seem like we were going to be in danger of fighting anybody here, but I'm pretty sure not a single Nightjar pops out and tries to kill us. I mean, I would love to be wrong on this point, but this is literally the most unguarded area in the entire game. That's alright. Let's step in here and make our acquaintance with the man himself. Ishin.
巫女様の命にて
おう、
伺いたいことが。
その前に先じゃ。
はあ、
褒美にとっとけ。
Oh, I appreciate the unrefined sake. It's one of his favorites because, well, it has a rich, full-bodied flavor.
落ち水に見入られた我が孫源一郎、よくあれを止めてくれた。礼を言うぞ。
我が父の掟に従ったまで。
忍びの掟か。なるほど。お主、フクロウのせがれか。あの国取り戦で拾われたわらしよな。
は、
巡ってここに至るか。人の絵にしてはつくづく面白い。そうは思わぬかの赤炉よ。
あなたは。
してそのお主が何を知りたい。
Huh. Who else knew that our name was Sekiro? It's very, very unusual, but perhaps he may have some insight into that. Let's ask him about the Immortal Severance.
巫女様の目指す不死立ち、その鍵となるものを。
不思議りならば、あるいは鍵となるやもしれぬ。
不思議り。
尋常な術では死なぬ者すら殺す。それゆえにな。
死なぬ者とは。
虫つきとか言ったかのう。わしも見たことはないが、真の像を貫こうが首を落とそうが死なぬというぞ。まことであれば恐るべきことよな。そういった化け物すら殺す。それが不思議りよ。
Well, I would appreciate just a little elaboration because that sounds a little important.
不思議りはいずこに。
千宝寺にあると聞く。ただ、不思議りは抜けぬというぞ。
抜けぬとは。
ただそう伝わっておるのよ。だが今やあの寺は門を閉ざしておる。生草どもめ、お山にこもり何をしておるかは知らぬが、まともな道などつながっておらぬのよ。
Alright, well, I appreciate you for telling me absolutely nothing, but I think I have an idea where that might be. As far as giving him drinks are concerned, this is the second of 3 NPCs you can give 3 different types of alcohol to, and fortunately for us, he just gave us one of his favorites, unrefined sake.
これを。
お主、わしのやった酒をわしに飲めというのか。気に入った。もらおう。やはりこれじゃ。
と
時にお主、源一郎はどうじゃった？
どうと
刃を交えたのじゃろ。
ただ強かった。そして異様な技を。
ほう。
巴の雷とは一体。
それはの源一郎の死の技じゃ。なかなかに面白かったであろう。
死とは
巴、あれほどの使い手はそうはおらぬ。まるで舞のようにあの女は戦う。あやつの瞳を覗いておると、皆そこに引き込まれるような心地がしたものよ。見惚れて切られそうになるなど、この一心長く生きたが、あのひとたびのみじゃ。
Well then, now that we've got you nice and liquored up, and I feel like this is the smallest window of opportunity we have to give Ishin any alcohol, let's go ahead and give him a second drink.
酒を。
おお、関郎、気が利くのう。おお、猿酒ではないか。火を吹くとはこのことよ。お主、この酒の別の名を知っておるか？
知りません。
知らぬか。こいつはな、修羅酒とも言う。昔、わしは修羅を、いや、修羅のごときものを切ったことがある。
それは一体。
切り続けたものはやがて修羅となる。何のために切っていたか、それすら忘れ、ただ切る喜びのみに心をとらわれるのじゃ。お主の目にも修羅の影があるぞ。せいぜいわしに切られぬよう肝に銘じろ。はっ。
That is a great note to leave off on.
行くか、赤炉。不死立ち。それもまた戦よ。そして戦では、関わる者の願いやら企てやらが渦を巻きおる。迷えばその渦に飲まれ、
戦に敗れる。
そうじゃ。肝に銘じておくがいい。赤炉よ。迷えば敗れるぞ。
He certainly has a point. Well, let's go and make our way back because I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of that was aside from learning of the Mortal Blade, which I'm sure Kuro will learn more about on his own because he's kind of a nerd in his off time when he's not busy being, you know, the divine heir. This is, yeah, I can never find this specific window. Uh-oh. I hope he's okay. Wolf, found something. I've opened the library. Meet me there. You mean just right over there? That's where you left a letter for me for? Just to tell me you're right there. How's it going, Emma?
一心様とも会われたようですね。
礼を言われた。源一郎殿を切ったことへ。
そうですか。源一郎殿、まさか落ちの檻を飲まれているとは。
それは何だ？
落ち水の中でも特に濃いものをそう呼びます。あなたもご覧になったでしょう。落ちの檻を口にした者は当然に死んでいるはずの斬撃に耐えるほど強靭な肉体に変貌する。あれはもともとは我が師道元が調べていたもの。調べた書も薬も 焼いて捨てたと聞いていましたが、私の兄弟子たちの誰かが持ち出していたようですね。大方道順あたりか。九郎様のお考えについては？
聞いた。
して
共に不死立ちを果たそうと思う。
そうですか。
今までの助け、かたじけない。
まるで今生の別れのよう。私は主の命も果たしましたので、この城に残ります。いつでもお声掛けください。クス師として助けとなりましょう。
Fantastic.
では。
Well, it's good to know that we are all on the same page for the most part, but let's go and speak to Kuro because you found something that we're really going to want. The Gun Fort Shrine Key. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. This elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. Hell yeah. Now that's a cause I can get behind.
誇りがひどいな。
戻りましてございます。
おう、戻ったか、狼。一心様とは会えたか？
はい。不思議にならば鍵になりうるやもしれぬ。そう仰せでした。
不思議り。
仙宝寺にある死なぬ者を切る刀とか。
なるほど。確かに流院の不死を断つことへも関係しておるやもしれぬな。
御意。
私の方は源の後期の手がかりとなりそうな書物を漁っておいたぞ。どうやらタケル様が戦況に帰るため調べられていたものだ。見つけた手がかりについて話そう。
手がかりとは？
花だな。
Oh, that's really odd. Well, if you recall, way back in the ripe age of defeating Lady Butterfly, and she dropped the Sakura droplet, well, it didn't really seem to have any use to us until now.
巫女様、こちらを。
これはもしや桜雫か？
それは
流院の不死の契約がならざるとき、引き換えに残るものという。
タケル様が残されたものでしょうか？
であろうな。狼よ、もし望むのならば、この桜雫もまたそなたの力としよ
う。ありがたく。
わかった。目を閉じてくれ。
は。
タケル様の流院もまたそなたと共に生きるのだ。
頂戴いたします。
うん。もう目を開けてよいぞ。
は。
Additional resurrective power granted.
それはタケル様にいただいたもの。大事にしてくれ。
御意。
You know we will. Now about this incredibly important flower that you've been meaning to tell me about.
花とは？
まずはこれを。
This is a note from Kuro, written by Takeru-sama, former heir of the dragon's heritage. It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower.
これは
タケル様が残されたものだ。戦況に帰るため源の後期について調べていたのだろう。この芦名を貫く源より流れいずる水、その水が濃く溜まった場所で咲く白い花について書かれている。どうやらそれが源の効の一つであるようだ。
源の水が濃く溜まった場所。 深い渓谷などでしょうか。
なるほど。ならば落ち谷かもしれぬ。あの谷には源の水も流れ込んでおるはず。
その落ち谷はいずこに？
城の裏手の林を抜けた先にあるぞ。林の奥にある白蛇のお社。言葉の通り、そこから落ちたところに落ち谷はある。まともな道はつながっておらぬが、そなたならば行けるであろう。
I appreciate you fluffing me up like that, kid, but that place is scary as hell. Can the stone be somewhere safer, maybe?
巫女様、こちらを。
これは源の功を求めた者が記した書物か。
はい。
好気を放つ石が祀られた村。だがそのような村聞いたことがないな。
アシナの底とあります。
そういえば月見楼の傍らのお主が落とされていたあの井戸底の先に、底の知れぬ深い穴があると聞いたことがある。あるいはそこと関係があるのやもしれぬ。
探ってみましょう。
ああ、だが身を投げるとは一体。
I'm sorry to say that it is literally just that.
見投げば、そういったものを見ました。
それは一体。
ステローの奥に底の見えぬ大穴があります。そこにいた老婆がその穴に身を投げよと。
身を投げた先がどこかに繋がっているということか。
はい。鳥居をくぐった方向からかすかに風の流れを感じました。試しにそちらへ飛び降りてみようと思います。
わかった。気をつけるのだぞ。
Ooh. We officially have two leads, the sunken valley of the Great Serpent and the abandoned dungeon.
そういえばそこにある人の形が書いてある扉じゃが、一心様が忍びの抜け道と呼んでらっしゃった。どういったものか司祭はわからぬが、忍びの名がつくものだ。そなたならば使えるのではないか。
Well, I appreciate the conversation, son. It was a lot of exposition, but we are nearly finished. And you would never believe where in the hell this leads. From the top of Ashina Castle, you take this shinobi shortcut, and it takes you all the way back to none other than the dilapidated temple. I am not even joking. Emma, what in the... How did you get here so fast? Okay, well, you're not going to tell me anything new, I think, so... There's no explanation. I'm pretty sure there's probably more than one Emma out here. But once we get more materials and some money, I'll go back and probably get some upgrades for the old arm. I mean, you just gotta keep modding that thing out until the end of your days. But a pretty cool shortcut nonetheless. I don't think there's much else for us, although I feel like I missed an opportunity to eavesdrop on Kuro, but that's fine. Scrap magnetite, or maybe I can, because Emma doesn't talk to herself, but Kuro. It might have been right before we went to Ishin is when he would say something, but I vaguely recall him standing here when doing that. Did we have to talk about anything else? No, probably not. Oh yeah, that's all looking pretty familiar. Well, something that I did want to make note of much earlier in the project is the fact that this game's default language is Japanese. And just like Ghost of Tsushima, which also took place in Japan, and A Plague Tale: Innocence, which was in France, I feel like playing these games in their native tongues just elevates the plot so much more than if they're played in English. And nothing against those voice actors, it just does not really hit the same, and it's hard to go back. So for those of you that happen to listen to these videos more so than watch them visually, I'm sorry if that bothers you. I absolutely understand and I get it. Now, let's make our way to the main hall. If there's anything major you are still planning on doing, we are going to be making some pretty significant plot progress in the next episode, so make sure to do that now, as a unfortunate fogginess has fallen over the temple. My name is Allison Cruz, and next time on Sekiro, we're entering another dimension. It's gonna be quite the occasion, and I cordially invite you to join me. Take care, and I'll see you guys then.